All right, guys, so this is gonna be the first episode of us starting a window tint course. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the junkyard. We're gonna get practice doors. We're gonna get a hatchback door, and we're also gonna get rear doors. Hopefully they're not broken, but we won't know until we get them. So follow Jake and I as we get the doors. As I mentioned before, we are on our way to the junkyard, and the first step in the window tint course is that we have to get practice windows. And the reason for that is because I know we could use a random car, we could use one of the workers' car, or we could rent a car, but it doesn't make sense because we're gonna need doors to consistently practice on, and we don't want to wait for anyone's car. And that's the reason why we're gonna be building the course. We're gonna be offering it for free. So right now, if you want to learn how to window tint, there's multiple options you could take. One of them is paying a shop and then having hands-on practice, and they're gonna charge you around $1,000 to $2,000 for a 3-day training course, and you're gonna learn from A to Z, which you are gonna learn how to install it, but you also, if you don't have money in the beginning, you're gonna pay for it. There's also other options where you could take a course online and they have everything from A to Z, but again, it's gonna be around $1,000, if not a little bit less. And then the third option is just going on YouTube, watching videos, which you are able to find the videos, but then it's gonna take a lot of time, and you also kind of have to have an idea of what you're looking for. So those are the different options of how to learn how to window tint. Right now we are here at the junkyard, so it was a very quick drive. I'm looking to see if you have any trunk doors that are hatchbacks.
Only like new ones, like the Corollas.
You don't have older ones? No? How much are those? The Corollas?
Like $500 to $600.
Okay, cool. And then for the electric ones, how much would they be for the older ones? 300 up? All right. And then I could always call if you have something, right?
Yeah. Or if you want, there's another junkyard like 3 blocks down.
Okay.
He probably has some.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
All right. You too. So right now they don't have the doors that we're looking for. They have newer doors, and they're gonna be $500, which I know that we could get it for a lower price. Doesn't make sense for us to buy it off the bat here. So we're gonna go to another junkyard and see if they have the doors that we need. Buenos días.
Buenos días, señor, dígame.
Quería saber si tiene puertas que son manuales, cualquier año o estilo.
Oh, manuales.
Ajá.
No, de esas puertas no, casi no caen.
All right.
Bueno, muchas gracias.
Hágale, que te va muy bien.
Igualmente. So we're off to a bad start.
Junk shop 2, junk shop
0. All right, guys, quick update. I know when I went to go pick up the doors at the locations that were close to us, we couldn't find the doors because we're looking for manual windows specifically. Those windows haven't been made in a while, and I know that it's rare to find, but those are the windows that I need. I was able to find a junkyard that had those windows, but it's all the way in Sun Valley, which is close to the San Fernando Valley. So it's gonna be an hour drive. It's gonna be 53 minutes. So it's gonna take that long, and I'll see you back once I get there. So I contacted this person from eBay, and it was roughly 30 miles away, and I was able to get 2 doors. So if you see over here, we have one rear door that we're gonna be practicing on, because it's been a while since I have window tinted, so I'm gonna be touching up my skills. So the first step is to get this clean. I know it has girl dad. Technically, I do have a little girl, which I guess it fits me, but we have that one, and then we also have a trunk that's hatched. That way it's a lot easier to teach people how to window tint. This sedans, it's a little bit harder because you kind of have to have some experience, and just if you're barely learning, I know that hatch is the way to go. So first step is to clean that up, and once it's clean, then we can get started with the practicing.
You think you still got it?
We'll see right now. I mean, it should be the same as riding a bike, no?
So.
You don't think so? All right, we'll find out.
You were like doing it consistently. How long did it usually take you?
It depends on a window. If it's just one window, less than 30 minutes from start to finish. So you're gonna do a replacement window. To do everything from scratch, from cutting it bulk to cleaning the window, installing it, make sure everything is good, less than 30 minutes. It's pretty easy, pretty fast. But to do a whole car by yourself, a few hours, maybe around 2 to 3 at most for a full car. Time to get started. Oh yeah, that's also why I wanted a manual window, because I know if I have a regular door that it's power, I wouldn't be able to bring it down.
Yeah, without the...
That's why I wanted one, but now I got it. What's up? Right now we're just prepping the window. I guess I could show you. So you know how yesterday it had the sticker that said Girl Dad? And then it also had the numbers for the lot when it was in the junkyard. So I had that, I removed that, but now I'm removing the window tint that it had. And that way I could get started with the practicing, doing the bulk method. So interesting part about window tint that I'm gonna share with you, that not all window tint is the same. So this machine right here is called a transmission meter. And all it does is it shows you the properties of the window tint. So for example, the most common window tint you're gonna find, there's three main ones. The first one is dyed, the second one is carbon, and then the other one is ceramic window tint. Ceramic window tint tends to be the best because it has better properties for the UV and the IRR, but I'll show you what this one has, which I'm assuming this one is carbon. If not, it's gonna be dyed. How I showed you, it has three sections that it measures. VLT is the darkness, the percentage it is. UVR is the ultraviolet, and the IRR is the infrared. Now, what this machine does is it lets you see the properties of the window tint. So for example, if you wanna come on this side. So this one, the VLT is 4.4, meaning that the darkness is 5% for the window. Ultraviolet is at 100, and the IRR is 80.7, meaning that it's good, but it's not the best, because I know that the better tints, it has up to 98, 97. I know that once you get into the 90s, the film is a lot better in terms of property. Now, some people don't care. They just want it for the privacy reasons, so they could eat at the park without being disturbed. All right, that's done. So what happened, because I didn't remove it as well, is that there's some glue residue on the window. Now, you're always gonna have that. You're always gonna have glue residue, but it also depends on how you remove it. If you do a bad job, then you're gonna have a lot of glue residue, and if you do a better job, then you're gonna have minimal. I'm passing the scraper to the window, removing the glue residue. So I'm just spraying soapy solution, soapy water, rubbing it, and removing the glue residue. So you see over here, this is all the glue residue that's remaining.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Glue residue, if you don't remove it and you install new window tint over the glue residue, you're gonna have spots, you're gonna have a lot of contamination. So you wanna remove this before. So that's what I'm doing right now. All right, should be done. Now if you feel it, you shouldn't feel anything. And if you do, you gotta go over it again. All right guys, quick recap. In this video, we were able to get the doors and we were able to get the tailgate for the hatch. This has been a little bit of behind the scenes of us creating the course. In the next video, we're gonna show you more behind the scenes of us recording, making the script, and actually window tinting, some behind the scenes. So make sure to follow the journey. But with that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.